Hey mamas, my name's Amanda Soha and welcome back to another workout. Today I have for you a 20-minute lower body workout. You'll need heavy dumbbells or you can do everything with no dumbbells at all. So when you're ready, we'll get started. We're gonna jump into the work with a little bit of a warm up, just circling those legs around. We are getting our lower body nice and warm. And before I talk through what's to come, I'm gonna have a shameless plug here to like, comment, and subscribe and do all the things, all the YouTube things to help me grow my community here. And thank you to everybody who's already here. Keep going, nice job. We're gonna reverse the circle in. Now, enough of that. We're gonna talk through what we're getting into today. We got 2 blocks of work. Each block has 4 exercises, okay? Each 2 of the exercises will be strength focused and 2 will be cardio focused. Nice, do a squat down and up, down and up. For the first 2 exercises, you have 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And then for those cardio exercises, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. And all of those exercises, of course, are lower body focused. Keep going, down and up. A few more here. And we're gonna add that knee driver. Down, knee drive. I love this exercise, warming up the whole body, but really focusing on that lower body. Nice job. Down and up. Here's the kicker about this workout. Normally in my other workouts, I give you like a minute rest or something between blocks. Today, I'm shamelessly giving you only 30 seconds. You don't get any extra rest. Evil, I know. We're gonna work smart. We're gonna work hard today. Firing up the lower body. Nice job, one more here. We're gonna step back into a lunge with a knee drive. Lunge and knee drive. And I have my little dog here, Teddy, making a little cameo. Tried to get him on his dog bed. He didn't cooperate, but that's okay. Good, this is actually gonna be our first exercise. We're gonna grab the weights shortly here and adding a little bit of a load. Whew. Nice job. So here we go. When you're ready, grab the weights. We're gonna get into that work. I have 15s here. You can choose whatever's heavy for you, okay? In 3, in 2, and 1. Let's work. 40 seconds of work here. 20 seconds off. Woo! And pushing through that heel. If you wanna do this with no weights, that's cool too. Nice, chest up tall, trying to get a 90-90 with your knees. So you're stepping back far enough. Nice job. Good, we got about 20 seconds, just shy of 20 seconds. Woo! And you get a 20-second recovery. Nice, woo! These feel heavy. And you're gonna do these blocks 2 times through. So you get to preview. Then you're gonna try even harder next time, right? And last one, nice job. Drop your weights. You relax, I will preview what's next. It's a sumo goblet squat. Down and up here, you got 15 seconds left of this recovery. And we're just gonna go down and up, okay? Grab 1 weight in the center, legs out nice and wide. Here we go, down and up, down and up. Nice job. Now, making sure you're being really intentional about the weight you choose. I have a 15, and it's gonna feel heavier on the second time through. Firing up that heart rate. This is our strength portion. And next we have that dreaded cardio portion. It's gonna burn, we're gonna feel it. Good, can you go down and can you pulse for me? For the last 15 seconds, just little pulses. Oh, firing it up. Pulse and pulse. Nice job, can you get lower? Back up nice and tall. 3, in 2, and relax. Good, 20 seconds rest. We are doing some switching jump lunges. Look something like this, down and down. And if you don't like that, you can go down, knee driver up, switch legs, down and knee driver up. So you pick whatever you wanna do. Here we go, into the cardio portion, in 2 and 1, and down and down. Nice job. Lunge, jumps. This is hard to do for 30 seconds. And if you don't like this, like I said, knee drive up, other side, down, knee drive up. But if you're doing this, stick with it. You got just about 10 seconds left here. Add those arms, or you can hold them up here, or you can keep them on your waist. Woo, firing up. and relax. Good, we got 30 seconds rest here. Woo, we needed it. We needed it. And next is more cardio. You're going into a double pulse and a jump squat, okay? That's your next exercise. Then I'm gonna change it up about halfway through because I like to be mysterious. Grab some water if you need it. We got 5 seconds left before those double pulse jump squats. Here we go, double pulse jump squat. Woo! Feeling it in those glutes, feeling it in those quads. And as I said, when the 15 seconds comes, I will show you. You're just gonna listen to me. Here we go. Pulse it up and squat and jump and pulse and pulse and jump and pulse and pulse and pulse and jump and pulse and jump and pulse and jump and pulse and relax. Nice job. Grab a sip of water. That was the first of block number 1. We gotta do that whole thing one more time. And then we move on to block number 2. You get the drill now. I said a lot of it in the warm-up. Didn't really make sense, but now it's making sense, I hope. Grab some water, and then we're headed back into those reverse lunges with a knee drive. Here we go. Grabbing those weights. 3, and 2, and 1. Reverse lunge with a knee drive. As I said, I'm evil today because I don't give you much recovery. Just 30 seconds to recover in between that cardio and the next block of work. And I wish I could say I give you more recovery on the tail end, but I don't. Keep going. Woo, abs sucked in. We got about 15 seconds, give or take here. Woo. This should feel like a nice reprieve from that cardio push. Nice change up. Woo. A few more. I think we got time for one more. Good. And drop your weights. Grab some water if you need. Next, we're heading into that sumo goblet squat. One weight or no weights. Down and up. Right? Down and up, okay? Here we go. Grabbing onto that weight. 5 seconds here. Whew, I hope you got some water. Let's go. And down, and up, and down. Good. Making sure your body's like flat against a wall. Your chest is not tipping forward. Shoulders are rolled back. Oh, nice job. And for that last 20 seconds, because I like to be mysterious, as I said, we're gonna pulse. Keep you on your toes and pulse. It is a burner after all. My legs, if you could zoom in, are shaking. And then I'm evil, because then we go into cardio. Good, keep going. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and relax. Quick break. Then we're headed into those lunge jumps or lunge, knee drive or jump, okay? You pick what you wanna do. So many options. Love it. Catch your breath. We got 5 seconds left. Here we go. Those jumping lunges are killer. Let's go. Join me here. We got 30 seconds of these. Can you make it count? Sweat should be starting to fly off you. Thankfully, it's very cool where I'm recording. Otherwise, I would be in a puddle. Good, keep going. We're more than halfway. Nice job. Can you pick it up? This is the last time you're doing this one, so make it count. Make every second count. Good job. And relax. Nice job. Woo! That was the hardest one, I think, of block 1. But we got one left. One exercise left, which is those double pulse jump squats. And at the 15-second mark, same thing. I'm gonna keep you on your toes. You don't know when I'm gonna say jump, but when I do, you're gonna jump, okay? We got 10 seconds left. Breathing. Steadying that breath before we head in to the next cardio push. In 3, in 2, and 1. Double pulse, and jump. Nice, can you fly high? Good, fly high. Nice job. Chest up tall. You can wiggle and jiggle those toes if you want. Good, pulse, pulse. Good, we're at that 15-second mark, so just pulse it out. Pulse, pulse and jump. Pulse, pulse and jump. Pulse, pulse and jump. Pulse and jump. Keep pulsing. Pulse, pulse and jump. Good, Nice job. That was block 1, done. Now for block 2, you guys grab a drink of water. We're going into a dumbbell deadlift. Look something like this. You guys grab water, not a very long break, just 15 seconds left. Dumbbell deadlift. Woo, firing up those hamstrings, okay? You can choose to do 1 weight or 2, or you can try doing no weight at all and hinging at the hips. Are you ready? Here we go. Block number 2. Time flies when you are having fun. Nice. And in your head, try and time it up. So it's nice and slow on the way down, snatch it up. And I'm thinking 3, 2, and 1, snatch it up. Soft bend in those knees. I'll show you what it looks like from this side. Woo, nice flat back, shoulders back. So many things to remember. Firing up the hamstring and getting into that back as well with these deadlifts. Keep going. 5 seconds here. This is a nice little mini recovery, active recovery if you will. Last one. Good. You drop your weights. This is going to be a tough one, okay? We're doing a step down and a step up with our weights, okay? 10 more seconds here. You can choose to do 1 weight or no weights at all. And if this hurts your knees, fold your mat. Okay, nice extra padding for those knees. Into, here we work. Down and up. We got 40 seconds and try and keep track of which leg goes down first. It's not always easy. Woo! And if you're wobbling, that's okay. The weights sometimes throw us off balance. Now, all of these exercises are really functional strength training exercises, right? So what that means is it's mimicking everyday life, things we do on the day-to-day. I don't know how many times I go up and down with my baby. I'm always on the floor. So this exercise is very much useful for my everyday strength. Last one here. Whew. And relax. Good, drop your weights. Heading into those 2 cardio moves. You got 15 seconds left of a recovery. We're going into speed skaters, okay? And if you want to challenge, touch the floor, okay? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, in 2, let's work. Down you go. Can you get nice and deep? Can you go the width of your mat? I am certainly not a skater, as I've mentioned previously in other videos, but I make it work. Here we go. Woo, 15 seconds left. Then we get that coveted 30-second recovery before we hit up another cardio burst. 5, 4, 3, in 2. Last one. Woo! Nice job. Now, this is another mysterious one. The theme of this workout video is mystery, because you don't know when I'm gonna tell you to do different. You're going out, out, and in. And whenever, at the 15-second mark, whenever I call down, you're gonna touch down and then back into it, okay? You got about 7 seconds left. Get a last sip of water. Here we go. Out, out, and in. Just to start, then I call it. Here we go. Out, out, and in. Firing up those feet. Super fast feet. Nice job. Can you get lower? Nice and on your toes. Woo! We're almost there. And I'm gonna call down and down. And down. Touch down with your hands. And down. And down. And down. And down. Good. And down. Nice job. And relax. Get a sip of water. That was block 2. First time around. Next we're doing it one more time and then you're done. We're done the 20 minutes. You got 20 seconds left. Can you grab water? It's hard to drink water and talk at the same time. You're gonna do those dumbbell deadlifts. Back to exercise number 1 of block 2. Whew. Active recovery. Here we go. Grabbing what you need. My dog's my biggest supporter. Let's go. Down and up. He's just looking at me like, really? You chose to do this today? What are these humans doing? Good. And as we said, lower on the way down, snatch on the way up. Lower on the way down and snatch. Nice job. 20 seconds left. Whew, firing up those hamstrings. Now ask yourself, next time you do this workout, if you have it saved, can you go a little bit heavier? What parts do you need to work on? All of the questions, all of those things. 4 more seconds here. Last one, and relax. Good, we're going back into those kneels to step ups. Remember which knee went down on first. If you wanna roll your mat, now is your chance. You got 10 seconds left of this little recovery, and we're back into it in 5, 4, 3. Here we go, down and up, down and up. Nice job. And not trying to wobble. As much as you can, try and stay super stagnant, super controlled, right? Making sure we're not wobbling everywhere. If you are wobbling and you keep wobbling, maybe ditch a hand weight and just do one weight, lower your weights. If you feel like this is not enough of a challenge, grab a heavier weight. So many options here. Making sure those shoulders are not creeping up to those ears. We got 5 seconds left, and then we go into that cardio burner of those speed skaters. Good. Put those weights to the side. Whew. Here we go. Speed skaters in about 15 seconds, going that way. Now, if you didn't touch down before, can you touch down now? If you were a little bit slower, can you pick up the pace? All of these questions, all of these things, okay? These are the things you have to ask yourself as we head into the skaters again. Here we go, and down. I'm gonna touch the floor, and maybe I'm picking it up a little bit more. Woo! And if you feel like you got nothing left in the tank, you can step it back and step it back. You can even do a modified where you still touch the ground. If not, you're gonna go super fast, super strong, down to the ground. We got 5 seconds left here. Woo! 2 and 1. Good. Relax, 30 seconds, and then we're headed to that last exercise. Already, can't believe it, 20 minutes has just flown by. Back to those fast feet, and when I call down, you're headed down. It's a little bit of a drill, keeps you on your toes. Literally and figuratively, right? Okay, a few more seconds here, grab water. Woo. You got about 5 seconds. Are you ready to crush it? This is our last exercise of work. 3, in 2, and 1. Fast feet, fast feet. Ooh, fire feet. It's as if there's fire under our feet. Fast feet. Nice job, nice job. A few more seconds here before I call down. When am I gonna call it? You don't know, only I know. And down. And try and pop up right away. Down. And down. And down. And down. And down. And relax. Nice job. That's it. That's the bulk of the work. Now we get a coveted cool down. I didn't skimp on the cool down. Might have skimped on the recovery bit to keep your hearts racing, to keep us working nice and hard, but you now get a 2-minute cool down. You earned it. Can you step out and in as we start to lower our heart rates? Whoo, and think of all you did today. Oh my goodness, so proud. You showed up. Nice job. We're just gonna do some easy squats, all right? Down and up, nice and slow. Whoo, lowering our heart rate. Our heart rate's like up here, and it's lowering with every breath we take. Nice controlled down and up. Good job. And 2 more here. Last one. Good. Can you grab onto your leg? Ooh, balance test. Good. And making sure your hips are tucked under, right? For that nice stretch. Those quads are feeling it. Whew. Good. Other side. I just closed my eyes and I went, ooh, not a good idea, Amanda. Wobbling everywhere. Good. And tucking those hips. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself today. I sure did. I had a great time. Sometimes it's great to target specific areas of the body. Good. Step this foot behind. Little oblique stretch. This is like one of my favorite stretches of all time. Breathing through here. Whew. Take a minute for you. Think of all you accomplished. I hope your booty was fired up. Your hams, your quads, all of it. Good. Other side. Step it behind. Whew. And stretching up. Nice job. Good. And you're going to take that back leg and you're going to stick it out in front of you. I'm going to face this way. And you're going to hinge at the hips. Grabbing that toe, try and keep your back nice and flat if you can. Whew. We did it. We did the work, and my dog cooperated. I was worried he was gonna like pace around everywhere, other side. He started pacing in the beginning, and I was like, oh, sit down. He did not want his bed today. He wanted a front row seat. Good. Good job. Hand up tall, arm flaps. Whew, that was just a great workout today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. That was your 20-minute lower body workout, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.